Hey, this is how to play a song called Outside. This is the rhythm guitar. Yeah, so it's in standard tuning. Um, yeah, so I'll play it in bits. I'll play the intro first, and then I'll go through it slowly, and then the verse, go through it slowly, the chorus, go through, and then go through it slowly, etc. So anyway, here's the intro. I'll play for it normal speed, and then go through it slowly. Sorry, I'll do that again. Yeah, so that's the intro. So I'll go through it slowly. So um, you do fifth fret on the G string with your pinky, and then fifth fret on the low E string um, with that finger, and then you do it. So you go, and then you do it fourth fret on the low E string and still fifth fret on the G string. So, and then you go to the third fret on the low E string, still holding that G on the fifth string. Oh, on the fifth fret, sorry, of the G string. So you're always holding that down. So that's fifth fret on the G string. So you're going with the low E string, you're going fifth, fourth, third, second fret. So fifth fret, fourth fret, third fret, second fret. So it goes. And then this one is a your thumb over the top on the first fret of the low E string, and then third fret on the D string with that finger, and open on the G string, and first fret on the B string. So you go. So you're sort of hammering on that second fret to the G string, and while holding the first fret on the B string. So, and the fingers on the right hander, you do the E string, then the D string, and then the G string and the B string together, while hammering on the second fret to the G string, while hiding and also holding the first fret to the B string. So low E string, D string, G string and B string, then G string and B string again. So like that. So then the next one is third fret on the low E string, so on the G, third fret, and then open on the D, open on the G, third fret on the B, and you're playing the E, D, G, B string, and you're doing so you're going. So you're going low E, D, G, B, G, D, G. So on the right hand, it's low E, D, G, B, G, D, G. So you go. And then this one is fifth fret on the low E, fifth fret on the D, fifth fret on the G, and zero and open on the B string. So So and then the E, D, E string, D string, G string, B string, G string, D string, G string. So and then this next one is the thumb over the top on the 7th fret on the low E, and 7th fret on the G and 8th fret on the D, on the B, sorry. Yeah, 8th fret on the B string. So so you're going the low E with the thumb to the G string, and then back to the low E, and then to the B string. So A. So you're going low E to the G, then low E again, then to the B, and slide it up 2 frets to the 10th. So like that. This next one, and then back to the F chord again, the same, like that. And then this chord has 3rd fret on the low E string, so there, open fret on the D, 2nd fret on the G, open fret on the B, and you're playing the E string, the D string, the G string, the B string. Same sort of finger picking pattern, like that. So you're playing the low E, D, G, B, G, D, G, like that. E, E, D, G, B, G, D, G. So this next chord is 5th fret on the low E string, 5th fret on the D string, 5th fret on the G string, and 8th fret on the B string, and you're barring it like that. But like so like that. E, D, G, B, G, D, G. Those are the strings that I'm playing. So and the same sort of finger picking pattern as the first time round. So and then you go so you're playing that 8th fret on the B string, and then the 6th fret, and then you slide it to the 5th fret to the 3rd fret. So you play you pluck the B string there, pluck it there, but not there and not there. So see on those last 2 notes, I'm not plucking the string, I'm sliding it. and this next bit is see how the bass, this is 3rd fret on the A string, 5th fret on the D string, 7th fret on the G string. And see how my bass is going like that? So you're going A, D, A, G, A, D, A, so like that. Slide that 6th fret on the D string and keep the other two the same, so keep that bass rolling. Like that. Cool, so that's the first bit. I'll play the next bit. This is the verse. I'll play it at normal speed and then I'll go for el sole. So it goes. Like that. So okay, this is a C chord. So 3rd fret on the A string, open on the G. Don't worry about that finger, that's not really doing anything on that first chord. So 3rd fret on the A string, open fret on the G, 3rd fret on the B string, open fret on the high E. So, and you're playing the A, G, and then the B and the high E string together. So A string, G string, B string and high E string together. So cool, and then the next bit is 2nd fret on the A string, open on the G string, 3rd fret on the B string and 3rd fret on the high E. So you're going. And you're playing the A string, G string, and the B string and E, high E string together. The next one is A, 0, open on the A string, 2nd fret on the D string, 1st fret on the B string, and you're playing A, D, B strings, the A string, the D string, the B string. So you go. So make sure you play that B before you do the A minor chord. So, and then this E chord. So you're doing 0 on the low E, 2nd fret on the D string, and you're doing a 0 fret on the G string, but you hammer on with this finger to the 1st fret of the G string. So, sorry. So, sorry, I'll do that that E chord again. So 0 fret on the low E, So you play the low E string and the G string and the high E string. So you play the low E and the first fret on the G string, but you hammer it on like, and the high E string. So 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 it's an E chord with you hammer on that finger onto the first fret of the G, and you're playing the open low E, the G string, and the E string. So, and then the high E, the low E and the G together, and then the high E. So. And then you played the low E open, and then the F chord again. So it's basically like that, but you go like that. So the F, you already know how to do that bit. So low E, D, G and the B together, and then you hammer on the second fret on the G. So it's first fret on the low E, third fret on the D, open on the G, first fret on the B, and then you hammer on that open on the G, you hammer on to the second. So sorry, so here you go. So this chord here is 0 on the low E, 0 on the G string. This finger's just got resting on the D string on the second fret, but you don't play it. So 0 on the low E, 0 on the G, first fret on the B. So you're playing the low E and the G together, and then the B string. 0 on the low E, 0 on the G, and then first on the B string. So you play the first two notes together, the low E and the G together, and then the B string, the first fret. So, and then you the next chord is D minor 7. So that's 5th fret on the. It's like a D minor, but you take the pinky off. So you play the A string, then the D string, and then the G string and B string together. So like that. So A string, D string, and the G string and B string together, and then this chord here is the B low, second fret on the A string, open fret on the G, third fret on the B string, third fret on the high E. So I'll do it from the start. Hold on. So you're doing the A, G string, and the B string and high E string together. So. this next bit is a G. So it's third fret on the low E string, open D, open G, open B, and then open A, second fret on the D, open G, first fret on the B. So A minor 7, so G, A minor 7, and then second fret on the A string, open G, second fret on the A string, open, second fret on the A string, open D, open G, third fret B. A, D, G, B. So I do it from the start of the verse. Like that, and then there's a D minor 9, so 5th fret on the A string, 3rd fret on the D string, 5th fret on the G string, and 5th fret on the B string. And you're playing the A string, and then the D, G, B string together, like that. And you go on the bass note, 5th fret, 4th fret, 3rd fret on the low E string, so like that. And that riff there is so you're playing put your finger on the B string and the high E string, bar it like that, and then hammer on the 5th fret on the B string while holding that barred. So you're playing the B and the E string like that. So you go, and then you go on the G string from the 4th to the 2nd, you slide it down, and then open. So like that, like that. And then the next chord is E minor 7. It's like an E minor, but the pinky off. So you're playing the A string, and then the G, the D, G, B together. And then this chord here is a A7 sharp 5, I think. Or anyway, I'll tell you the frets to do it. So 5th fret on the low E string, 5th fret on the D, 6th fret on the G, 6th fret on the B. So then A7, so that's like an A major, take the pinky off. So and you're playing the low E, the D, the G, and the B strings. So then a D minor 7. So you're playing the A string, D string, and the G string and B string together. So and then a D7, the A string, D string, and the G string and B string together. So that's like that. And then this riff is so you're playing the G, play it twice, and then slide it up to the 7th from the 5th, like that. G, and then so you go to the 3rd fret, 7th fret to the 5th fret on the A, and then I'll just show you. Oh, sorry. And then a chord like this. This is 10th fret on the A string, 9th fret on the D string, 8th fret on the G, and 8th fret on the B. It's an augmented chord. It's a G augmented, so like that. Cool. So that's the verse done. And now this is the chorus. I'll play at normal speed and then do it slowly. Sorry. Fuck. So I do that again. So it's slowly, it's third fret on the low E, fifth fret on the A, seventh fret on the D string, and you're starting on the off note. So one and, so one. Oh, and you'll hear it when in the song. So you go. So you play the E, low E, A string, D string. So you go. And then slide that chord up to the fifth fret. So fifth fret on the low E, seventh fret on the A, 10th fret on the D, and then you slide it down to the 9th fret. So like that. So and then you go. That's 8th fret on the A string, 10th fret on the D string, 12th fret on the G string. And then you move all that up a string, so then you go. So you go. And then this chord is 8th fret on the low E, 10th fret on the A, 12th fret on the D. So you go like that. So you're doing. Like that. So you go, and then you do it again. And then you go this bit. So 8th fret on the A string, 10th fret on the D, open fret on the G. Like that. A string, D string, G string. So that G's open. So 8th fret on the A, 10th fret on the D, open fret on the G. So and then 8th fret on the low E, 10th fret on the A string, open on the D. So and then you go. So they're sliding from the 10th to the 12th on the low E, and then 10th on the A. So and then the next bit is a C major, so 3rd fret on the A string, 5th fret on the D, 5th fret on the G, 5th fret on the B. So, and the finger picking is like A, D, G, D, B, G, D, G. Then a G sharp, and you're playing the low E, the A, the D, the G string. So that once, you go. Then you do a C minor with the same finger picking pattern. Then the G minor. So you're playing that G, you're playing the low E, the A, the D, the G, and then the B. So E, A, D, G, B, those strings. So yeah. So I'll recap what we've done. I'll play at normal speed. Sorry. And then it goes around again, the verse, then the chorus, and this next bit is you do F. So first fret on the low E with the thumb, and then third fret on the D, second fret on the G, first fret on the B. So that's an F chord. And then that chord, that's a thumb over the top on the low, E on the second. So and that's second fret on the G, third fret on the B string with the pinky. So you're going, then a G. Well, that's just the same pattern like that. So and then the fifth fret on the low E, fifth fret on the D, fifth fret on the G, and you finger pick it, A, D, G. So so you do the A, so it's an E minor, so that same, so and this next bit is 4th fret on the D string, 2nd fret on the G string, 1st fret on the B. So, and high, open fret, open on the high E. So 4th fret D, 2nd fret G, 1st fret B, open on the high E. So, and that's the finger picking pattern. D string, G string, so D, G, B, G, E, B, G, E, B. So slide that pinky down a fret to the 3rd fret on the D string. Like that, so. the A minor, and that's the finger picking pattern, the A, D, G, D, B, G, D, G. To F minor, so then play the, so you play the E, A, D, G, B on that F minor chord. Then it goes to the chorus again, and then there's a key change where you're doing that. Sorry. Now, there's a key change, and you do it on the A string. So it's the same as that original chorus, but up 2 frets on the A. And this is the different bit. So this is the bit where it goes, so you go 10th fret on the A, 12th fret on the D. So you play the A string, D string. So you go, sorry. So you go. So I'll do it real slow. So I say the 10 and 12, the 10 on the A, 12 on the D, and then 12 on the A. With that finger. And then 10 on the low E, 12 on the A, and then you go. So that's 12 on the low E to 14 on the low E to 12 on the A. So it goes. Yeah, so that's that bit. And then the last bit is, so it's 5th on the A, 7th on the D. So it goes. So you go, and then the other guitar's going, then you do it. So 5th on the low E, 7th on the A, 9th on the D, and then you do this chord. So there's 3rd fret on the low E, 5th fret on the A, 4th fret on the D, and open on the G string. So and then end on that 5th fret on the A, 7th fret on the D. Yeah, and that's the song. So I'll play it all from the start to the end. Sorry. And then sorry. Did it, did it, did it. Did it, did it, did it. Did it, did it, did it. Did it, did it, did it.